The Star Wars trilogy ends with Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker.
Your journey is its end.
42 years, 9 films, 3 in this last trilogy. J.J. Abrams back in the helm. Boy, there's a lot to digest here,
Yes.
Andrew. Let's get into it, first of all. The story itself is about Emperor Palpatine. That's not a big spoiler. We've known that from the trailer. Palpatine is back, and he is searching for the last Jedi, as we know from the last film, which is Rey. That's all I can tell you about this jam-packed story that goes from planet to planet, introducing new characters along the way, revealing a lot of spoilers, introducing or reintroducing us to the great Princess Leia
Yes.
in haste, in post-haste. There's a lot here, and that might be the cardinal problem, if there is one here for me, is that there is so much information, so much space to cover that it's just almost impossible to not only satisfy the complete story or satisfy the fans that see it. Now, saying that, I'm very happy with the last scene, this epilogue, in which all the character arcs have been completed and we're finally rolling to the end credits. The journey, not necessarily this destination, seemed all worth it for me. I cried. I felt very emotional with it. It has been a long journey for a kid like myself who back in 1977 first saw this film, and now it's already here. So there's a little bit of fanboy in this one, but
Sure.
I gotta say, I really enjoyed it.
Okay, well, I think with J.J. Abrams, I really enjoyed what he brought to The Force Awakens. He mixed nostalgia with this kind of new, fresh, young energy that I really appreciated. And I also liked The Last Jedi. I liked the way that it kind of was anti-nostalgia and the different direction that it went. And with this, I feel like with J.J. Abrams back, that he is so weighed down by the exposition, by trying to catch the audience up with where the characters have gone, and they have to jump from planet to planet to planet to planet, and they also have to introduce new characters and do callbacks, that I feel like it's too much for him to kind of parse out in any type of way. That this is definitely a movie, it's 2.5 hours long. I feel like it needs to be streamlined a little bit more. But with that said, I do enjoy, there are some particularly dark scenes in this movie that I really enjoyed that showed J.J. Abrams' strength as a director, and also the ending. The ending, I think it wraps this trilogy up so well and in such a, I think, satisfying way. It almost makes it redeemable for me, but so much of it, especially with the Emperor Palpatine stuff, is so dark and dull for me that I didn't feel any stakes like I felt with the past two movies. Those parts didn't land as well as the ending did.
The part for me as a fan that kind of supersedes that is the fact we don't need anything more. We have all the elements here all together. We just need to get to the end of the story. Anytime they add something new, it just really takes away from it. So that did not bother me as much as it did adding the new characters and things of that nature. A lot of people are questioning the use of Carrie Fisher in this film and how that works out. And I think it works out okay. We all know she's passed on, so it's a little awkward. It takes us out of the moment here and there, but it's workable. That's kind of what I feel like this entire film was. It was workable. J.J. Abrams did a good job doing what he can, stringing everything together, duct taping all these elements into one final product. And I think he succeeded. He landed it. He didn't stick the landing, but enough for me as a fanboy. Loved it. The analyst in me, a little cynical about 3 stars. So I'm going to cut the difference there and say between 3 and 5, I'm going to land on a 4 out of 5 stars for this.
Okay, I'm landing at 3 stars that I think people that are going to go see it, they're going to go see it. It just matters how well does it land it, and I say marginally well. It's worth a look, I feel like, but 2.5 hours. If you are on the fence, if you are a casual Star Wars fan that's just jumping into this, then don't bother. But I think fans, it's for the most part satisfying. I'm giving it 3 stars out of 5. To read my review, check out St. Joe Live every Thursday in the St. Joseph News Press or anytime at newspressnow.com.
You can catch me January 7th at the East Hills Library Theater, starting our 15th year of the Friends Front Row Film Series. Come see us.
Excellent. And you can catch Bob and I next week as we talk about the new Adam Sandler movie, Uncut Gems. Until then, we'll be live at the movies. See you later.
See you.